Hello? Hey! Yeah, the live stream has now started. We are live! I'm gonna be really rough at this because I've never been live before. I'm used to doing very scripted videos where I can cut parts out, but we have people in the chat. Let's go! How's it going, Hayden? Glad you could join. Sweet, got this on while I cook dinner. That's awesome. What are you cooking for dinner? Is it something cool? Also, is my microphone the right level? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Just let me know. I don't know how delayed the chat is. So I'm presuming everyone can hear me all right because I've got the microphone on. Things are good. Life is beyond busy though. I'm having steak for the first time in forever. Very excited. That sounds awesome. I do like steak, honestly. Mic is good. Okay, let's go. Just gonna load up Steam real quick. I'm very thankful that I got a second monitor for my birthday, like a little I got like a USB monitor because my PC doesn't have a second HDMI port coming out of it. So I basically have like a portable second monitor on the left of my desk. It's so damn helpful. But for some reason Ori and the Blind Forest isn't moving over to the other side of the screen. Why? Okay, I think we're good. But there's no sound coming from the game. Okay, hold on. Right. You ready for this amazing technology? I can switch the game screen. Woohoo! Oh wait, there is sound coming from the game. That's just me. Full screen. Nice. We should be good to go. Well, hey. Also, I apologise for any weird sounds that happen. Because I'm sat up at my desk at the moment and I've got a really awkward microphone set up, so like you might hear the occasional like tap on the desk or something like that. I've got quite a bit of an awkward setup going on right now. I also have a drink, so sometimes you might hear me sound like this. So yeah. Speaking of Ori, I'm loving it. First time playing it and it's so damn beautiful. It is. The graphics of this game are so damn good. I am just gonna... have I got the music turned down? I have got the music turned down. Oh, I need to turn off the lo-fi music that I've got playing on YouTube. Whoops. Okay. You guys should be able to hear the stream right now. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Nope. You're seeing my stream library really briefly. Whoops. Okay. First stream, technical difficulties every now and then, no problem. Yeah, anyway. Oops. We should have everything going good. So yeah, this is my first live stream. Also, while I'm here, I want to say thank you very much for 2,000 subscribers. I've already said it in an update video, but I might as well say it again now, because this live stream... I said I was going to live stream in the update video I did. And I'm streaming on YouTube rather than Twitch, because I think primarily most of my audience is on YouTube. I've never really used Twitch publicly. I use Twitch to watch other streamers, but I've never actually streamed on it myself. So yeah, happy 2,000 subscribers, everyone. Oh, Hayden, thanks for the tweet sharing my stream. Thank you very much. Everyone, go check out Hayden as well. He does Nintendo and Super Smash Brothers related videos. He does a lot of reactions to live streams and things like that. and he also does discussion videos. So and I may or may not be in some of them. Okay, yeah. Thank you very much, Hayden. We're gonna start. How many save files have I made on this? I've made 4 save files. I have beaten the game, but I don't think I've beaten the definitive edition. So I've beaten the original version of the game, basically. Yeah. I won't be playing the game for too long tonight. It would only be like, I don't know, an extra 40 minutes or so. Is the game sound alright? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Please let me know. I can always turn it down if I get into the game. Congratulations on 2 subs. Thank you, Justin C Gamer. I've seen you in my comments quite a lot. I think I recognise you. Hoping to get back at things soon. Again, work is killing me lately. I know you tweeted about your work, like what is it, like you're working like 12 hours a day or something, and then not getting back. Something like that. I can't remember what you tweeted exactly, but you tweeted you're going to be at work a lot. Anyway, let's start the game because I've been here a while. Should I skip the prologue? Because I feel like the prologue is definitely something people should see for the first time playing the game. 13-hour days, blimey. I don't think I could cope with that. But yeah, really hope everything goes well. Good luck. This is still a really amazing intro. I am streaming at 30 frames a second, just in case my internet like really goes, because I stream at 60. I think 60 frames a second will be pretty intense for my internet. But 30 frames a second is fine. I am probably gonna skip the intro just because it's not really a gameplay intro, it's more so of a story intro, and I kind of want to get right into the gameplay. There is a demo of Ori and the Blind Forest on the Nintendo Switch eShop, so I definitely recommend you try it out. It's actually quite a hefty demo, it's got a bit of a chunk to it. It's a chunky demo. Lasts about 20 minutes, I think. But yeah, for those of you who don't know what Ori and the Blind Forest is, it is a 2D Metroidvania with very nice looking graphics, you can see here. I have actually played this game before on my channel. It was, I think it was like 2015, 2016. But I only did 1 episode though, because it didn't do very well, like views wise, but I don't know, I just didn't continue with it. But we're doing it for a live stream. This is one of my favourite games ever, so I just thought it was really fitting and easy and convenient to live stream. We found a small spirit light container, nice. I haven't actually played this game on PC in a while, because I've got the demo on Nintendo Switch, but obviously I've got the full game on PC, so yeah. I remember the first time playing this game and just instantly falling in love with it. Just how well the controls are. How good the controls are, sorry. You found a life shard. I certainly did. And now an energy cell as well. Nice. But yeah, is there anyone else in the chat that hasn't said hello? Because you should say hello, don't worry, we don't bite. Yeah. First enemy of the game. Oops. I've done this segment so many times and I still mess it up. Nice. Again, let me know if the game is too loud, because I can always turn that down. Because there are some parts where the volume can get really loud, or the music can really peak. We gained an ability point. Nice. Game audio is good. Okay, no problem. Deep in the forest, Ori found what was lost. That actually hurt my throat. My strength is returning. I am sighing the eyes and the light of the spirit tree. I was lost in this glen when she loosened her grip. I can guide you on your journey if you allow me to come. But be still, can you hear that? They must have followed you here. And it's these weird gremlin things. The combat just basically consists of like pressing the attack button over and over. And like you don't attack directly, you have like this little flash of light thing that just shoots out light beams. It's quite a cool way of attacking actually. Apparently the this game is having a sequel, for those of you who don't know. The sequel is going to be called Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and I think by the looks of it Ori's going to have like a sword, like a lightsaber sort of thing, which looks really, really cool. Can't speak today. Their lights shall return to me, these words the spirit tree once said. In the glade past the caverns find him, there's a path up ahead. That rhymes. Little poetry from Sign. Right. So yeah, as with every Metroidvania, we've got a really long-winded path. But it's fun. Metroidvanias are just a really fun genre. Also, let me know how good the video quality is as well, because I've tried to optimize my the video resolution and everything, and the bitrate as well, so that it can live stream without any buffering or anything. I'm gonna get this ability first. There's like an ability tree in this game, and there's like 3 different branches, but I think the most useful one to start off with is allows reusing soul links, and it shortens the cooldown timer, but it basically makes it so that you can save at an ability you can save at a spirit flame over and over again. I'm really stumbling on words tonight. Another ability point, cool. Oh yeah, these spirit wells right here, they were in the original Ori and the Blind Forest, but you could only save in them and they wouldn't really do anything else. You couldn't teleport in the original version, whereas in this version of the game, the definitive edition, they've made it so that you can teleport in these, which is a godsend, because in the original version of the game, you had to traverse the entire map. But like, yeah, I'm really glad that they added these. Also, in the demo, you see like there's like a cave in the top right of the screen. You can go up to that ledge in the demo, but there's an invisible wall that blocks it off, and I feel like it's a bit of a lazy way to just block that part of the game. It's a new part of the game, again, that they added in the definitive edition, like an extra chapter, an extra area of the game. I remember it being quite difficult. Can't really remember every single detail of it, but yeah. Just gonna journey up here now. And now we have the spirit flame, we can break through that wall. Pull that rock out the way to get this little keystone. We've actually collected one of the keystones before actually finding out what the key goes into. But you'll see that later on. Ah! Okay. So we got 2 keystones before actually approaching the door. The Spirit Gate blocks us. They were built for protection before the days of decay. The required keystones must be nearby. To reach the Spirit Tree, we must pass the Spirit Caverns that lie beyond this gate. Well, wouldn't you know it, I already have the two keys. Nice. Open sesame. Open sesame sticks. Open Sesame Street. I don't know what I'm saying. Pretty game is pretty, yes indeed. This is a really damn good looking game actually. And the surprising thing is about this game, from what I read ages ago, this game runs on the Unity engine. Like, it doesn't run on Unreal or anything. It runs in Unity. And Unity can have some good graphics, but like you can get some really good looking games out of Unity. But I didn't expect this. Ori and the Blind Forest is it's on a whole different level. Oops. Like, I love games with really good use of colour, and Ori and the Blind Forest just nails it for me. Such a colourful game. We found an energy shard. Just an energy rock. So we can't break that wall yet, so we need an extra power up for that. Oh yeah, I've got another ability point. You know what? I'm gonna... That's the ability tree. Right, what branch should we go for? Should we get most pickups now float to Ori? Allows you to shoot 3 flames before recharging, or creating a soul link restores 1 life cell. Which one should we go for? I'm gonna leave it up to the chat for this one. You can define which way I level up. I think usually blue. Okay, Hayden says blue. We're going for the blue route. Creating a soul link restores 1 life cell. Let's go for that. Nice. Oh, I think you can only get 1 life cell from each flame. So like if I made it, oh, I can't make another one just yet. Okay, yeah. So it's every new save point that you get an extra bit of health. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No problemo. No problemo, I say, right as I get hit by an enemy. And now we've got an extra bit of life. Hi, Alex Kun, am I saying your name right? Very sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Congrats on hitting 2k, thank you very much. Thank you for subscribing as well. Oh, I've just got to sit up at my desk. Look how good this game looks. Oh god, the colours. It's so nice. It's very autumnal as well, because it's actually autumn right now. I thought this was quite a fitting game. Or fall for other countries, because we call it autumn, but a lot of other countries call it fall. Another amazing thing about this game is the music. The soundtrack to this game is so good. It makes really good study music. So like if you ever need to like study for something, revise for a test or something, listen to the Ori and the Blind Forest soundtrack. It's so good. The Ori and the Blind Forest soundtrack's also on Spotify as well, so sometimes I listen to it on the train. And other music as well. I don't listen to the entire Ori and the Blind Forest soundtrack. There's a few, like, you know, pop songs. And there's other games as well. The Ginzo Tree escape song is amazing. Oh, the one where with the rising water. Yeah, that's so cool. That was actually a really harsh difficulty spike when I first played the game. Like, it took me like 100 attempts. Ori, this is a mapstone, one of the many ancient markers created to chart the forest of Nibel as it grew. There is a piece missing. If we can find the mapstone fragment, we might be able to repair it. Yeah, I think the Ginzo Tree escape sequence is one of the highlights of this game, I think. It's like one of the best moments. Probably one of the best moments in any Metroidvania, in my opinion. Alongside the intro to Super Metroid, which is a really cool intro. I might turn off the motion blur on this because it might not be showing up very well on stream. And there's also like if people get motion sickness with motion blur, because I know that some people can get a little bit dizzy with motion blur, so I'm just going to turn it off. The game still looks alright. I personally don't mind motion blur in games, but just turning it off just to be considerate. And it just having motion blur turned off just works better for YouTube, because like YouTube's video compression. Got another soul link, so I'm gonna make one of those. We don't have one more ability point yet, so I'm just going to carry on. Mash the X button to win! I just find it really cool that for a long time Ori and the Blind Forest was an Xbox game. It was like Xbox and Microsoft and like Windows PC, but now it's on Switch and it's like you get to play this on the go. There were those that turned to hope when she ravaged and killed. Excuse me. The light of the spirit tree lives in all of us. He's the reason we're alive. He's the reason we grew. We've got to be very thankful for that tree. When he called out to find you, many years passed. We were attacked, wounded and killed by our foe. Now these ancestral trees are all that's left behind. Come closer now and feel the light of Phil, the spirit inside. You're right, Phil. How's it going? Classic Phil. You've learned wall jump. Use his ability. Yep, I know how to wall jump. I think when you get the wall jump in this game, like the level design really expands on itself. Because you can find loads more secrets, you can backtrack to different places. And then to get out of this area, you actually need to use the wall jump to climb up, so it immediately teaches you the ability right away. Soundtrack's so good! Like, I urge everyone to listen to the Ori and the Blind Forest soundtrack. It's so amazing. It's like the top 10 greatest video game soundtracks of all time, in my opinion, but that could also be a fact. I don't know. Just joking. Yeah. Right, we have another ability point, so do you guys want to choose which ability path I go to? I can either have halves the cost of the charge flame, most pickups now float to Ori, or allow you to shoot 3 flames before recharging. Also, I apologise if my voice goes a little bit weak at some points, because it randomly decides to do that late in the night. My voice is fine throughout the day, but it's 9:15, so like think naturally, like, my voice quietens down because it's nighttime. You should do a remix of one of this game's songs. I would, but the soundtrack's too good. I don't think if I did a remix of it, it just wouldn't do the soundtrack justice. I could try, but yeah, I feel like this is a soundtrack. This game's soundtrack just shouldn't really be touched because it's that good, and it's the fact that everything's very natural, whereas the music that I make, it's very like synth. It's synthetic music basically. So yeah, I think making, like, melody-wise, this is a soundtrack that I would definitely remix, but it's all orchestral. So yeah, making remixes of orchestral music as like a synth electronic song, it's pretty difficult to do. I could probably try it out one day though. I think it would be quite cool. Love your music, man, but yeah, Ori's soundtrack is pretty good on its own, has very much its own style. Yeah, that's pretty much. I feel like if I was to do music, I'd definitely do the Ginzo escape tree sequence, because that's like that's really intense. It's got the main theme melody in it. It's one of the highlights of the game. I'm probably going to choose the allows you to shoot 3 flames before recharging. I'm probably just going to go with that real quick. We're going to get one more ability point soon, so you guys can choose. Yeah, excuse me. You guys can choose which path I go to next. Yeah, let's go. I don't actually have any music remixes planned right now. While we're on the topic of music remixes, I don't actually have anything in the works. But I'm kind of considering a song remix to do for Halloween, because obviously that's approaching at the end of this month. So the possible option that I'm considering is a very well-known song in a lot of memes. Of a particular skeleton with a glowing blue eye that made his way into Smash Brothers Ultimate as a Mii costume. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing Megalovania from Undertale. Yeah, it's an option, it's a consideration. I haven't actually started making the remix yet. But yeah, Megalovania from Undertale. I feel like that could be a pretty fitting remix for Halloween. But I feel like it's the kind of video game song that's already been done way too much, so like, I feel like I've got to do something really unique, really interesting for that remix. I mean, at this point, Megalovania from Undertale is like probably one of the most well-known video game songs ever. It's not quite Mario tune, but it's well known on the internet. Undertale is 4 years old now. Yeah, Undertale's been around for 4 years. Also, fun fact, I did a playthrough of Undertale on my YouTube channel a few years back. It wasn't a full playthrough, but I got decently far. I got to the... I can't remember where I got to actually. I think I got to the Papyrus fight before I just sort of gave up because it took too many attempts, and then I came back to the game later, and then I eventually completed it, but I didn't complete it on YouTube. Watch out for these spiky rolling things. Do you ever wonder, like, who actually... In the universe of Ori and the Blind Forest, is there a reason as to why these spiky rolling things are here? Like, what are these used for? Who made this contraption in the forest? Just a little interesting bit of underlying game narrative in this level design. And like, why is there a lever in the forest that brings down that it's cool, I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, is there a story reason as to why it's like that? Alright, we found the mapstone fragment, so now we can go down and take a look at the... Not take a look at, actually put the mapstone fragment in the mapstone. Which should be this way. Yep. Bada bing! We've got a whole new chunk of the map. Woohoo! I might just tweet out the live stream really quick, so we might just have a quick, really quick break of the game. I'll still be here, obviously. I'll still be on the microphone. Just gonna launch my iPad up and gonna tweet out the live stream. Everyone in the chat, feel free to get a drink and some snacks while you enjoy my first live stream. Going to share the link on Twitter. Stay hydrated. Oh yeah, the definitive edition of Ori and the Blind Forest actually has some new abilities in here. So from what I can remember, there's that a super jump or something? Was that in the original? I can't remember which ones are in the original and which ones are new ones, but I know there's one where you can throw a ball in any direction and then you can do something really cool with that, which helps out with the platforming, and you can also dash on the ground as well, which is really useful. You know, I've had my iPad since 2014. And it's really starting to show its age. It's really slowing down to the point where, like, I click on something on Twitter and it takes like 10 seconds to load. It's pretty bad. Just gonna tweet out the stream. I'm live right now, playing Ori and the Blind Forest. Alright, nice. Just tweeted out the stream. I did tweet it out earlier, but I tweeted it before I actually started going live. So it was like it was more so a reminder tweet. But yep. Right. Tweeted it out on Twitter. Hopefully we can get some more people in the chat, but it's alright if we don't. It's quite a cozy little evening stream. Actually, how long have I actually been streaming? I'm just going to check real quick. Whoops! Why does it do that? Come on. No, stop! Okay, you know what? You're going to have to see my my desktop wallpaper for a split second. I've been streaming for 40 minutes. Blimey. Oh yeah, I completely forgot we've got an extra gate to open here. Nice. This part of the game is actually pretty difficult. There's actually like a lot of really precise timing need. Pretty much gotta like take no breaks. It's not quite Celeste levels of difficulty, but it's pretty tricky. What's up, Silver Tom? Can't stay for long, but I wanted to say hello. We'll try to be back soon. Yeah, how's it going? Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, it's all right if you're not able to stay in the stream. Thanks for saying hello either way. Hollow Knight difficulty? I haven't actually played Hollow Knight, so I can't really judge how difficult this is in comparison. You can make this game very difficult. There is, I think I can change it in the settings. Okay, no I can't. Yeah, when you start a new save file in Ori in the Blind Forest, you can go for easy, normal, hard, or there's actually a one life option. So, basically, if you lose a life while playing in that mode, you'll go back to the start of the game. You have one shot. And I haven't even attempted that mode. I could attempt it one day. I'll probably do it off stream because I will probably absolutely lose it. But like it's difficult to the point where I'm probably not even going to try. I'd like really have to. Yeah, it does sound really rage-inducing. Like, when I first played through this game, I played it on normal difficulty, and even that was pretty challenging. I still had many times where, like, I'd take multiple attempts to do something. Especially the Ginzo tree escape sequence, which if you haven't played the game, I won't spoil it. It's not much of a spoiler, but it's just a really cool part of the game. But it's flipping difficult. Just takes many attempts, and like going through this game in one life, you have to be like a ninja master in this game to do something like that. Oh dear, that was bad timing. This little secret doorway. Good at platformers or a speedrunner? I mean, yeah, you'd have to be good at platformers or a speedrunner to do the one hit, the one life mode. But I'm okay at platformers. I mean, it's the game genre that I've played for the longest in my entire life. Because my first game was Crash Bandicoot. First game ever was Crash Bandicoot, but not on the PlayStation 1. It was on the Game Boy Advance, which is a bit of a what's a word for not generic? Atypical. It's a bit of an atypical way of playing Crash Bandicoot. My first ever game was Crash Bandicoot on the Game Boy Advance, which is weird because Crash Bandicoot was a PlayStation mascot, but he had a few Nintendo handheld games. So yeah, I grew up with Crash Bandicoot and then Sonic. So I've been playing platformers for a long time, but I'm not amazing at them. But I'm certainly not a speedrunner as well. The Spyro and Crash crossover, that was Crash Fusion, right? It was like Crash Fusion and Spyro Fusion. I had that game, but I played another game before that. I think it was like Crash XS. I know that they have yeah, they have different names in the UK and America. So like I think Crash XS is called The Huge Adventure in America, and then Crash Fusion and Spyro Fusion were called Crash Purple and Spyro Orange, I think. I really don't know why they bothered to change the name. I think the name's fine, but platformers on GBA were all over the place. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, you have the Crash Bandicoot platformers making their way on Game Boy Advance for the first time. You had Sonic Advance, Sonic being on a Nintendo console, and Mario didn't really have a proper new platformer on the Game Boy Advance. He had Mario vs Donkey Kong, you had the Super Mario Advance series, but there wasn't anything brand new apart from New Super Mario Bros. I wonder if it's a huge... I think it was the huge adventure, yeah, because that was called Crash Bandicoot XS here in the UK, and it's like Crash gets turned really small and beats Cortex. Vanessa, how's it going? Great to see you in here. How are you doing on this fine Saturday? Really happy to see you in the chat. This is pretty much... yeah, this is my first live stream. I have obviously... I mean, not obviously, but I've tried going live privately, like just to myself earlier on today, just to test everything going. But this is pretty much my first public live stream. I'm good. You're streaming? Yes, I am streaming. Yes. Yeah, glad to hear that, Vanessa. We're currently playing Ori and the Blind Forest. This isn't my first time playing the game. I've already completed it, but it's one of my favourite games ever, and it recently came out on Nintendo Switch. So I highly recommend everyone plays this game. There is a demo. Oops. There is a free demo of this game, so you can always try it before you buy it. Nailed it. So yeah, the demo of Ori and the Blind Forest actually ends here. So like, it's a pretty chunky demo. You get a really big chunk of the first part of the game. Yeah. We get a cool little cutscene here. And this is also a teleport point as well, so you can teleport to the earlier part of the game, like the tutorial area. Ori, the spirit tree, you must have used the last of his strength to save you. Your music is so beautiful, Silver. Thank you very much, Vanessa. That's really awesome. I haven't got any new remixes planned right now. Like, I haven't got any in the works, but I've got some considerations in my head that I could remix, but there's nothing in the works right now, unfortunately. Oops. That might have been really loud for headphone users. Because I just moved the microphone on my desk and it may have made a really loud popping sound. Yeah, I've been really busy with like real life stuff, like university stuff recently, so I haven't had all the time in the world to make music remixes like I usually do. But I really hope to get at least 2 more remixes out this year. Because Halloween is approaching, so I want to get a remix out for Halloween. Sylvie, you should do a remix of Be Prepared from The Lion King. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I've never actually done a remix of a song from a film, but I think it could be cool. I could try that out. Saying that though, the Lion King... Remember the Lion King on the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis and the Super Nintendo? That's getting re-released, isn't it? It's getting like the Lion King re-release on the Switch or something. So I mean, the Lion King is still in its trend, pretty much. There's obviously the live action, not live action, the CGI Lion King that was released earlier on in the year. But yeah, Be Prepared from the Lion King. I could try. I could try doing a remix of that, but I don't know how it can go. Right. Just gonna watch this cutscene in Ori and the Blind Forest. I called out to Ori, but my child never came. This is such a good looking cutscene, my god. Look at all the lights and colours. I really can't wait for the sequel to this game. I don't know if the sequel is coming to Nintendo Switch, because the sequel isn't even out yet. But this looks like a good game to talk about. It's called Ori and the Blind Forest. It is a 2D Metroidvania platformer, so it's like you have this giant world and you can like platform in loads of different directions. And it's all about a forest that has lost all of its power. This cutscene explains it really. This is a really giant owl that is really jealous of this power. So yeah, it's a Metroidvania platformer. It's just a 2D platformer. It's not a 3D one. But you have abilities that you can use to access new areas. So you have like little combat abilities, wall jumping. That owl is so cool. It's a barn owl. I don't know my owls, but it could be a barn owl. I think it's a barn owl. I mean, I've seen Harry Potter. They've got different variations of owls in that. And I think they mentioned a barn owl at one point. That's probably the type of owl that this one is. I've never heard of this game, but it looks amazing. If you have a Nintendo Switch, you can download the demo of the game, and it's so damn good. It is within my top 10 games of all time. Spirit Tree sustained 3 elements of light, and in turn they brought balance and kept Nibel safe. The element of water is high atop the Ginzo tree. That's the first one we're going to be going to. The element of winds deep within the forlorn ruins. The element of warmth beneath the fires of Mount Horu. To restore Nibel to its former self, we must rekindle the light before it's too late. The first we will find beyond the spider coves atop the tree where the waters once flowed. Speaking of spiders, I actually came across a spider about a week ago. Probably over a week ago now, actually. But there was a spider running across the floor of my bedroom, and I managed to capture it in a glass. But it wasn't a small spider. It was a pretty hefty, chunky spider. So I'm glad that I caught it, because I wasn't going to bed with a spider, knowing that a spider was in my bedroom. Have you played any other games before, Silver? Do you mean, have I live streamed any other games? Because the answer to that question, no. This is my first live stream. First time playing a game live with people watching over the internet. So yeah, I've played other games before, but I haven't live streamed other games before. Yeah, this is a very new experience. So we can't go through this wall yet because we need stronger ability. Also, another thing as well, just to clarify, I have actually played this game on YouTube a few years back. I actually did a non-live playthrough of this game, but I only did one episode. So if you want, you can look back on my channel and go back to, I think it was 2016. I played this game and I did like one episode of it. So this isn't the first time that Ori and the Blind Forest has been on my YouTube channel. But the games that you haven't streamed before, what are they? Do you mean like just every game that I usually play? Like I play Kingdom Hearts. I would quite like to stream Kingdom Hearts one day, actually. I've got various Sonic games on Steam on my computer. I've got Sonic Adventure. I think Sonic Adventure is a pretty interesting game to stream. I could try that out one day. Portal 2 is another game I've got. I quite like Portal. What else? I've been playing through Final Fantasy 13. Yeah, any Final Fantasy games. I've just been. I literally just mentioned Final Fantasy 13 before you actually put your message in the chat. So I've beaten Final Fantasy 15 on PS4, and that was a really awesome game. And then I moved on to Final Fantasy 13 on PC, and Final Fantasy 13 is a bit weird. It's like, Final Fantasy 13 is like really linear, so you just walk in a straight line. But I mean, the combat is good. Quite like the way that the combat works in that game. So like you pick attacks in a queue, and then you click. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but it's quite cool combat. And I also bought Final Fantasy 7 recently as well, the original Final Fantasy 7, in time for the music. 15, I love that game so much. Are you getting Final Fantasy 7 Remake? Yes, I am. It looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, basically, a couple of weeks ago I bought the original Final Fantasy 7, because I hadn't actually seen much of it. I mean, I've seen a bit of it, but I haven't actually played it or know any of the story events. I've been playing through Final Fantasy VII, and I've been enjoying it. So hopefully I should be educated, ready for the remake next year. Yeah, we can't get up there at the moment. We need a switch to lower that down. Jump over this way. Get a crystal here. I'm going to make a save point here as well. We don't have one more ability point, but we can't get any one of these abilities. You should stream the 7 remake when you get it. If I can, then I definitely will. Yeah, but obviously the game will be on PS4, so I've just got to figure out a way to stream from my PS4. It should be doable, but yeah. I actually really can't wait for Final Fantasy VII Remake. I think even if I don't live stream it, I'll probably do like just a regular YouTube episode of it. You said Ori is in your top 10. What are the other 9? Okay, so my number 1 favourite game of all time, Zelda Breath of the Wild. Just nothing has beaten that game so far. The only game that has come close to Zelda Breath of the Wild is Kingdom Hearts 3. And tied with that is Kingdom Hearts 2. But let's just limit this to one game per franchise. So, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Kingdom Hearts 3. I really like Horizon Zero Dawn as well. Horizon Zero Dawn I played 2 years ago and I absolutely loved it. I went in not knowing much. But yeah. What else? Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Just trying to think. Super Metroid. Super Metroid is similar to Ori and the Blind Forest. It's got like similar level design themes. Super Metroid basically birthed the Metroidvania game genre, which is where it's a non-linear platformer. Sonic Unleashed is within my top 10. Super Mario Odyssey. Yeah, completely forgot about Super Mario Odyssey. We're just going to carry on down here. So there's lots of these like blue cracked holes that we can't open yet, so we've got to find an ability. Got increases the strength of the charge flame. I'm probably going to go for the most pickups now float to Ori option. Nothing like going blind into a great game. Are you saying that you haven't seen Ori and the Blind Forest before? Or are you talking about me going into Horizon Zero Dawn? I can't remember. This game looks interesting, I want to get it. Yeah, you definitely should. If you have a PC or an Xbox think Xbox 360. If you have a PC or an Xbox, you can get this game, and there is also a free demo on Nintendo Switch, and it's out on Nintendo Switch as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend this game. It's just such a good looking game, the music is amazing, the controls are really good. It might take a little bit of time to get used to, but the controls are still quite great. I love going blinded to a game. It tells me whether I'll like the game or not. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I think usually for the most part I try to go into new games as blind as I can. Like if it's a game that I watch, if I see the trailer of a game and I think that looks interesting, and it's a game that I've never really seen before, or like a series that I haven't got into before, then I'll go into it as blind as possible. And one of the games that's coming out later on this year, which you can Google search right now, it's called Concrete Genie. And Concrete Genie looks really interesting, and I've only seen one trailer of it. It's like it's like this kid in the streets at night, and you can like paint on the walls, and you can paint these creatures on the walls and they come to life and you can solve puzzles. No, Ori and the Blind Forest isn't on PS4, unfortunately, which is a shame. But... so, Ori and the Blind Forest is on every console apart from PS4. I wish it did come to PlayStation. I feel like because it's on Nintendo Switch now, they should add it onto PlayStation as well. If you get a PS4, you should try The Last of Us. I do have a PS4, yeah, but I don't have The Last of Us. The first run is such an experience. Again, I haven't really seen too much of The Last of Us, but I know the Last of Us Part 2 is coming out, so I know there's going to be a lot of people talking about that this year. But yeah, The Last of Us, it's never really been my kind of genre. Like, it's not really a genre that I play that much, but I could try it out one day. You might get a PS4 for Christmas alongside Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition. I'd say definitely still get a PS4, because you can get the Kingdom Hearts collection on PS4, Kingdom Hearts HD remixes, as well as Kingdom Hearts 3. And what else? Yeah, there's lots of games on PS4 that you can get as well. It's just Ori and the Blind Forest it's Microsoft and Nintendo pretty much. Again, who knows? This game might come to PlayStation one day. I don't really know. You've learned Charge Flame. We can finally break those blue walls. Let's see if anything's done. Now here we can hold the X button and then... Nice. I am probably going to stop the stream in about 15 minutes, just because it's nearly 10 o'clock in the UK. It's like I just want to get ready for bed, basically. Pretty much. I'm not really a night owl, because I've just always grown up with going to, like, throughout my life I've just gone to bed really early. Yeah. I mean, 10 PM isn't really early, but it's just like, I don't want to stream for too late. Do you know the differences between Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition and the regular Final Fantasy 15? The Royal Edition has the extra chapters, so you've got Episode Gladiolus, Episode Prompto, and Episode Ignis, so they're just like extra chapters. And I think... oh yeah, there's Episode Ardyn as well, which is the episode about the villain. I haven't actually played through those chapters, so I have no clue what they're like. I think you can get Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition quite cheap nowadays. You could always try it out. What have you been up there? So yeah, it just has like loads of extra content, extra chapters, I think extra weapons as well. So yeah, Final Fantasy 15 is definitely worth it. So yeah, no problem, Vanessa. I think now we go back up here and then... Oh yeah, we pulled the lever from earlier, the switch, so now we can jump up here. Ooh. Nice. Ah no! This game has actually won many awards for, I think, best animation and best soundtrack. Which it rightfully deserves. This game has an amazing soundtrack. I'm gonna see if I can climb up this wall on the left. Nope. I've watched the cutscenes only, but I've never played it, so I'm hoping I win in late 2019. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed my first playthrough of Final Fantasy 15. And I didn't really know much about the game either, apart from like a few bits of gameplay. But it's... If you've watched the cutscenes, like, you should know how great the story is in that game. But the gameplay is really cool as well. I haven't played Final Fantasy 15 in a while, actually. Awards, you bet. The animation looks flawless. It is, yeah. The animation's really good in this game. I said this earlier in the stream, but I love games with really good use of colour. And this game has such good colour in all of the levels. It's automatically a really good looking game in my eyes. Like Zelda Breath of the Wild has really good colour. Horizon Zero Dawn has amazing colour. Sonic Mania as well. Sonic Mania is quite a colourful game. We can use the charge flame to break that door. Nice. I think the only... You have a slight accent, Silver, that's cool. I have a British accent. Yep. I am in the UK. I live in the UK. I've been living in the UK all my life. So I'm not American, I'm not Australian. Yeah. I think for the most part I don't really like my accent, but I mean it's fine. I've lived with it, I can live with it. There's this giant mushy pile of cobwebs here. It looks like a pile of grapes. But obviously it's not a pile of grapes. Oh no! Okay, we died. Whoops. Okay, we're just back here. British accent, like Ignis, pretty much, yeah. Always wanted to meet someone with a British accent. Now you have. I've come up with a new recipe. My really bad impression of Ignis. It is pretty much Ignis's accent. Why? Your voice is quite soothing with this music in the background. I think that's pretty much the first compliment about my voice I've ever received. Thank you. I don't really know how to respond to that. Yeah. A nice... It's an ASMR or in the Blind Forest stream. Yeah. It's like really quiet whispering. Oh no! Whoops. I can't actually remember where we need to go. I think we go up. Whoops. Ah. Spiders, I dislike spiders. I saw a huge black widow a few minutes ago. You saw a black widow spider? What? I would I would, if I saw a black widow spider, I'd leave the house. Like, they're dangerous. I saw a spider in my bedroom a few weeks ago, but it was just like a regular house spider. You're in California, so you get those a lot. I thought black widow spiders were more common in Australia, but I mean, if they're in California as well, then blimey. Yeah, it's definitely spider season, with it being Halloween and spiders looking for a warm house to mate. And obviously, you'll see spiders go indoors. Yeah, I really don't like spiders. Oops. If you guys notice, there's actually a there's a breakable block on top, which is where this pile of mush is from. So we can actually use the charge flame to break that, and then that weird platform falls down. Oops. Ah! No. Okay, we're good. Here in Mexico, we have grasshoppers mostly. They're kind of cute. I can't remember the last time I saw a grasshopper, but I'd love to go to Mexico one day. Oh no, we died. Damn it! Do we have to do this whole part again? Oh god. Okay, at least we know what we're doing, so it's cool. Yeah, I really can't remember the last time I actually saw a grasshopper, or even heard a grasshopper. Some smart level design. Yeah, this game has really good level design. It's a Metroidvania type game, so you do a lot of exploring and backtracking. I saw my first firefly in Washington DC. Nice. I don't think I've ever seen a firefly, so that's a pretty cool opportunity. Was it in the dark? So like, you'd see the firefly and then it would light up? I saw a health upgrade up there, but I think we need enough energy to open this door, and we don't have enough. We only have one. Oh no! Okay, so now that this platform is down here, we can land on it, and then we can safely get over here. And we've got another one of the energy cells. Nice. You have to be really careful to dodge these enemies because they have projectiles. But the attack that we have in this game is like a weird sort of projectile flame attack. We don't actually attack directly. It's quite a cool way of doing things. It's like you just have to get near an enemy and then just mash the attack button. I'm going to like your stream. Thank you very much. Thank you for the like. Ah. Oh no! Are you kidding me? I've got to do this again. I really need to save more often. I'm going to play for just a few more minutes and I'm going to end the stream just so it doesn't go on for too late. Thank you everyone who's joined, by the way. I'm really thankful that my first live stream has gone well and people have actually joined in the chat and said hello to each other. Thank you all for 2,000 subscribers. It's 1:58 PM here. It's nearly 10 o'clock in the UK. 10 PM. So I kind of don't want to stream too late. I just want to make sure that I've got time to do other things. Ooh. Should we risk this jump over to the left? Let's risk it. Nice. Oh, we get an extra life cell. Nice. Now the problem is, how do we get out? Oh wait, yeah, nice. It's just the first milestone of many to come. I hope so. Here's to, I think my next aim is 5,000 subscribers. If we ever hit 100,000 subscribers one day, that's just gonna be wild. Wouldn't really know how to react. I mean, it's taken a lot longer than a lot of other YouTube channels. Like, I've been doing YouTube since 2013, and I've just hit 2,000 subscribers recently. So it's definitely not the quickest, biggest growth ever, but I'm still thankful. I can make music, people can watch it. I can make videos, people can watch them. And I just really enjoy making music as well. Right, we have saved the game now, so now we don't have to keep backtracking, breaking the weird pile of mush. Gotta be really careful I don't fall in the water. Let's save again. You should stream more often. I hope so. I mean, now that I've done this live stream successfully, I could probably try doing more live streams in the future. I could continue playing this game. I could try playing other games as well on stream. Live streaming is a lot easier than I expected. It's literally just a case of putting a live stream key in the software and then hooking it all up and then just clicking the go live button, and then that's it. Boing. Boing. Time it to jump over these. Nice. Little crack in the thing here, in the tree trunk. Now there's like a little wooden post here, but you can't really do anything with it. So you have to get an ability later on, and then you have to backtrack all the way up here. Well, I've got to go, Silver. It was nice meeting you, and I enjoyed the stream. Bye. Alright, bye Vanessa. Thank you very much for joining. Hopefully I can see you in another live stream. That I do in the future. But yeah, thank you very much. I am going to end the stream in the next few minutes. I'm just going to get to someplace safe. Yeah, you know what, we might as well end here. I'm just going to get one more ability point. Do we makes most pickups show on the map, or increases the strength, or halves the cost of the charge flame? I think we'll do increase the strength. That could be handy for combat. Nice. Yeah. Just before I close off the stream, I definitely recommend you should all try out this game. It's on Xbox and PC and Nintendo Switch. And there is a demo on Nintendo Switch as well, so you can try it out for free. And you can see if you like it. It's one of my favourite games ever. But yeah. First ever live stream. Thank you all very much for watching. Just gonna save again just to make sure. You can never be too sure. Yeah. If anyone is joining right now, then if anyone's joining, then just bear in mind that I'm just about to end the live stream. Great live stream. Thank you, Luke. Really glad you could join, but I am finishing the live stream right now. Yeah. So I definitely recommend you should all try out Ori and the Blind Forest, or at least like watch some YouTube videos of it. Yeah, there's a free demo on the Nintendo Switch eShop, and the game is on Steam, so you can get it on PC and Mac. and on Xbox as well. I think it's Xbox 360 and Xbox One, but if in doubt, it's on Xbox One. I'm just going to say that. Yeah. Good night, Silver. Keep up your amazing work. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, that pretty much concludes it for the stream. I've just got to work out how to end the stream neatly. Thank you all very much for joining my first live stream, pretty much. Whoops. I keep on doing that. It keeps on cutting off the... No, stop. See, this is what I'm talking about. I want to try and end the live stream really nicely, but it just keeps on cutting off the game. Okay. Alright, that does it for this live stream. Thank you everyone for watching. I've said this way too many times. Hopefully I'll live stream again soon, because I know how it works now, so it's quite easy to set up. I don't know what game I can live stream next, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna end this. Oops. I just pulled my microphone off the table. I'm going to end the live stream now, so thank you everyone. Goodbye.